So we're pretty much set up for the night now. Chris has still got a couple of things to do, and while he's doing that, I'm going to go check out this building over there in a short while. Where are we again, Chris?
Settle Highside.
Settle Highside. That's our home for the night. So I will catch you in a bit. Now this appears to have been an old shepherd's hut, or maybe a long forgotten bothy. As you can see, it's nothing but walls and rubble now, fortunately. We're about 3 miles from Malham Cove, and if we can just get round this other side, up here, down that valley there, we can just about see Barnoldswick and Thornton in Craven. And if we can get up here a little bit further, that car in the distance, just there, that's our campsite. So I think it's time for a brew now, so I'll catch you in a bit. Well, Chris is having a look at the radio. Thought I'd have a bit of a scare at his tent, and he's brought with him a Van Gogh Hurricane, made in Scotland, designed by Aaron. You don't see that very often, made in Scotland, not these days anyway. It's a 2-manner, and just look at the size of these garlands. It's like paracord. Yeah. If you know anything about tents, you know that Van Goghs are ridiculously expensive. They are one of the bells and whistles type of brands. Chris has brought another one of his gadgets, a drone this time. I'll let him set up and then he can tell us about it later if he wants. Catch you in a bit. So how high can it go?
200 foot. All legal licensing, what you can and can't do. Video at you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll bring to passport. Let it roll as fast as you can.
Right. Oh, I can't keep up with the thing. Oh, where's it gone? Can't even see the thing now.
Yeah, we're at a limit.
it's vanished. I think the shoots off. What range does it have, Chris?
Well, the Americans have taken them out. We're struck by licensing by the Civil Aviation Authority, but Americans have taken them out to 3 miles distance away before they have only just been able to return them back on the battery power, because battery power only lasts 30 minutes.
Alan cattle are just coming out for the dinner now, coming out to play, so they might come up close later, hopefully. See you later. So there's still an hour or so's worth of daylight, and before I put my tea on I thought it will be a perfect opportunity to show you tonight's entrance into Bin It or Brilliant. And what we have is 2 cheap but unique variations on emergency light sources. We have a salt lamp and a USB powered torch. These arrived this morning, literally half an hour before Chris came to pick me up. I haven't had a chance to open the packaging or anything yet. The reason why they look squashed is because that's how Temu delivers their items. They just shove it in a bag and hope for the best. So stick around and I'll catch you in a bit. I have noticed that it is a lot quicker boil time with the windshield in place, so I think this is a really good investment. If you have an alcohol stove or a stick stove, grab yourself one of these things. So here's the challenge first unboxing video, and what we have is a Microcosm flashlight. It costs about £3.46 if I remember correctly. I'll double check when I get home, but it comes in this lovely cardboard box that's all battered and tattered thanks to the transport from China. Let's have a look at this thing, shall we? Right, so it comes with its own little charging cable, which is okay. Let's have a look at the torch itself. And very disappointing. It's very cheap plastic. Charging ports here, power button, and it's got a function for a bar light on the handle as well. So we'll put it on charge now and we'll see what it's like later. Catch you in a bit.
Aye, it's with the...
Just having a quick look at Chris's cook kit. It's a lovely little Trangia thing that he picked up for eBay for 15 quid.
15 quid. Camp Art, oh, it's there.
Yeah. Camp Art cook set.
Yeah, 2 pans, or big boiling pans that size. I was about to wash that one, excuse me. Another one, where's the other one go? The other pan. Anyway, another pan.
No, it's in the bag.
Which goes inside that pan, which then goes inside that, which then that unscrews and goes on underneath there, and then that can go on the top with the kettle inside.
There's the kettle.
Yeah, nice little kettle, just 2 decent brews. And there's also a lid for the pan when you're boiling things. About 15 quid second hand, I think it were.
And that lid can double as a plate, surely.
Yeah, they both work as plates,
Yeah.
or frying pans, whichever. So I've tried frying in that. Well worth having for camping. All folds down into that back there.
Pretty cool. It's a close up of the burner. Little alcohol stove in the centre.
It's going.
As you can see, the sun's starting to set now, and it's the perfect time to carry out the child's first experiment. And what we have is a saltwater lamp. Now, this thing cost £5.59 from Temu. How it works is inside the lamp there is a metal anode, probably either magnesium or aluminium, and a cathode, either copper or carbon. When salt water is added, it acts as an electrolyte, allowing a flow of ions between the two metals, which generates electricity. It's a similar principle to a battery, just a little more eco-friendly. It claims to last 200 hours of intermittent use per saltwater fill. However, over time the duration may shorten. It has a long shelf life. Apparently these things can last for 5 years without any use and regular cleaning. And the ease of use, according to the instructions, you just pop in a salt sachet, add some water, and here presto, light appears. That's the experiment that we're going to do shortly. The plates, as this is a cheap thing, the plates will corrode over time. A short-term bug-out bag vibe, not a forever lamp. As this is unbranded, the quality on this product may be a bit hit and miss. So let's just see what it's like, shall we? Catch you in a bit. So first things first, let's have a look what's inside the box. Now, before we start, it's squished and squashed again thanks to international transportation and the fact that Temu shove everything in one bag. So let's have a look what's in the bag. This is the box. There are no water quality or purity requirements. Any water will work just fine. Adding seawater or urine, even without adding salt, will also work. So if you're desperate and you've got nowhere to go in this. Right, so first things first, you have the little bag with the light on the front. You simply tear open the top there and add the salt sachets. It comes with some instructions, 2 little bags of salt, and a little length of rope to hang it to your tent. So bear with me and I'll just reposition and then we can have a look at how it works. Right, so having a close look at the thing, it doesn't need the top tearing off, it just opens up and seals like a Ziploc bag. The instructions are you add 1 packet of salt on here, and then you add some water to this water line, and we'll see how it goes. So let's add some salt. Get the water. Install that for me, Chris. Cheers. So the water line. The water line, more or less, yep. Seal it back up, and the instructions say seal zipper and shake gently. Wait for 2 minutes, then press the switch to turn on the light.
A few moments later.
SpongeBob memes. Right, so we'll leave it 2 minutes and I'll be right back with you. So it's been about 2 minutes now and I've attached the little rope that comes with it. And let's press the button, shall we? Oh, hey, we have light. It's not very powerful, it's more of a reading in your tent sort of light. But if you needed something in an emergency to check a map, it's perfect. Pretty cool little device, if you ask me. Definitely in the brilliant category. Oh, and it's got your favourite as well, emergency flash. Sweet. Right, so this thing's had a chance to charge and test it out. Apparently, according to the box, it has 7 different functions, so we'll try it out, shall we? So the on button's here, and it has a regular torchlight, which you can zoom in with a little extension part here. Press it again, and we get slightly dimmer light. Press it again, we get the emergency flash with Chris hates. Then you hold the on switch and it initiates the light on the handle, and you press it again, you get a little red night light, and you press it once again and you get flashing red and blue lights. So you can either have it like that, or if you just bear with me, I've just got it into selfie stick mode, and so I can show you that with the red and blue flashing light you can get a rave going. Throw a few shapes. So it's about 10 o'clock and it's dark enough now to test the throw out on this Temu torch, and as you can see, it's got quite a good throw. Just bear with me a second. I'm doing this one-handed, and that is with the beam focused. Quite a nice little torch this. Shame it's a plastic casing though. Quick side note, on the torch there's 4 little blue LEDs which are the battery indicator. I've had it running on and off for about an hour now, so I'm assuming there's about 4 hours worth of battery life per charge. So as you can see, the sun is starting to rise, and now I thought would be the perfect time for lessons from the fire pit. And this evening, those 2 emergency lights, even though they are cheap, they are really good for what they are, although the torch itself may not last very long due to the fact that the plastic casing is very cheap feeling, and it's something that I'm going to have to watch out for. But as with everything on this channel, test it till it breaks. The area, although very nice looking, this here is a main road, and as you can probably hear, there's a car coming now, and it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning, and there's been about 4 in the past 5 minutes. Next week I'm back in Keighley. I've got some YouTuber accessories that I want to try out, and that could be quite interesting, not only for campers, but if you yourself wanted to set up a YouTube channel, these are some of the gadgets that you may want to look into. Then the following week I'm in Dorset on the Jurassic Coast Trail, but I'll talk about that more in detail next week. Right, I'm going to finish packing up now, and then we'll be ready to set off. Catch you in a bit. Yeah, this is how close they are to our tent. Just packing away. Got a bit of a condensation issue on the tent as well that I'll have to dry off when I get home. But yeah, the Highland cattle are about 10-15 feet away from me right now. Catching a bit. So with a little help from my new bovine friends, I've finished tidying up, and while I'm here I thought I'd bring up the latest thing to go wrong on this rucksack. Now I've got a refund on it, and the thing that I've purchased with that refund I'll be using next week, so stick around for that. I'll not mention what it is because there's a bit of a story as well around it, so bear with me on that, and I will just show you that this bag, an area that I don't even use, which is the area for your inclement weather gear like your coat, hat and gloves, all coming apart. And so is the stitching on the zip on the main pocket. See better there. Yeah. And there's also some issues at the bottom here. So just give you one last walk around. Show that everything's packed away. It's a bit cold this morning. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Just giving our area one last look around before we set off, making sure that we've taken everything and everything's tidied away. Yep, making sure that there's no lights or torch has been left. All rubbish has been collected. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Catch you in a bit.